Broadcasting live from Youngville, North Carolina and Ontario, Canada, this is Got Mead Live, a weekly show where Vicky Rowe and AJ Airmans bring you the mead news, meadery info, and mead-making discussions from all over, talking with mead makers, mead owners, industry mavens, and influencers. This is Got Mead Live, a weekly podcast about mead and the people who love it and where the mead world is going. And now here are your hosts, Got Mead owner Vicky Rowe and mead and wine maker AJ Airmans.
Okay.
Hi.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're like, all right, let's try this again. All right. Wait. All right. So we're going to just skip the music because I know you guys didn't hear it, but apparently we were having technical difficulties. They're fixed now. Anyway, so live from the Den of the Puppies of the Apocalypse, Ryan's Pad in Denver, Melbourne Down Under, and the Bunny Pen in Ottawa, Canada. It's Got Mead Live. Welcome to the show. Tonight we've got Matt Weide, and he is the Vice President of the Minnesota Homebrewers Association. And he's going to be giving a talk at the AMMA Conference, at the AMMA Mead Conference in March, about bochets and like everything you ever wanted to know about them. And unless you've been hiding under a rock, you'll know that that is pretty much the most popular thing going on in mead right now. He's planning on, at the conference, talking about methods of caramelizing the honey, pros and cons, for the different methods, how to caramelize it, and how it can differ depending on the honey itself. Types of honey have different components, and it's going to work differently. How it's going to affect your fermentation and flavor components in the mead. And he's going to talk about recipe formulation tips and tricks, and he's going to do a candied honey and bochet sample there for sensory discussion. So you totally want to go. You really do. So he's going to come on, and he's going to talk some about bochet, and then he's going to also talk about some of these funky weirdomels. Excuse me. You guys can hear us, right? Somebody on the live chat tell me it's okay.
Please.
It says we're live. I see Ryan's here now, so I'll have to bring him in. Anyway, so we do this stuff because we're just that awesome, and because we are totally mead besotted. So we just can't help ourselves. We got to do this. But in the meantime, though, the software, the hardware, the storage, all that costs money. So if you aren't already a patron, I hope you'll consider becoming one. It's only $30 a year. You get access to the Got Mead Patron Facebook group. You get access to the patron group on the forum, which has award-winning recipes that have taken golds and best in shows in multiple competitions. So it's definitely worth it. 50 cents a week, guys. You get, you help us support the show, and you get access to some cool stuff. So, and I want to say thank you to the people who signed up over the last week. We had several, and that's amazing. Thank you so much. If you're listening live, you already know you can do it on the Got Mead website, and just click the Got Mead Live radio show. There's a player right there on that page. If you're mobile and you want to listen to it later, you can find us on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and TuneIn Radios. Just search for Got Mead Live. We got replays going back to the beginning of the show. And you can also pull them up on gotmead.com as well. If you want to get in touch with us, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/gotmead for the page, facebook.com/groups/gotmead for our group. And then Twitter, we are at GotMeadNow. If you want to send us a question, just put your mouse over Got Mead Live Radio Show on the website. There'll be a drop down there where you can grab a form where you can send us a question. And, of course, if you want to call in, assuming that Skype is working and letting us do such things, it is 803-443-MEAD. That's 803-443-6323. So I apologize for the minute of silence at the beginning of this. Apparently our mics were muted, and I was looking at it going, what the heck? And finally I saw it had a little X there. I was like, well, how'd that happen? Because I didn't set that way. So anyway, we're back.
It's the gremlins. It's always the gremlins.
It's always the gremlins, yeah. So let's see here. Let me go. Okay, it looks like, Ryan, are you here? Looks like you're here.
I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Yep. Fabulous.
Awesome.
I see you popped
How'd
up.
that work out?
Yeah, it actually worked this time. Oh my God, Ryan!
No, I'm getting better, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Is that a sign of the apocalypse? Did hell freeze over or something?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go ahead and bring Matt in, and we'll get him in here, and I don't know why it's pulling up like everybody and their brother right now.
So what are we drinking?
Yeah, what are we drinking? What are you drinking, Hamish?
I've just finished a latte, in fact, that someone else made for me. It was very nice.
Oh, that's nice.
And yeah, and a chicken schnitzel focaccia. So.
Oh, nice.
That's my tradies lunch. What about AJ?
I'm on anti-inflammatories again, still. So I've got myself a nice big latte made with lots of vanilla and some instant coffee and some lots of cream. I hate my life.
Prescription meds just make alcohol better, I reckon. But, hey,
No, I like my liver and my kidneys, thank you.
Got me support safe drinking. Responsible.
I had a liver once.
Was that
I try
Ryan,
to take
or was
care of
that
mine.
Matt?
It's important.
Yeah, that was me, Ryan.
Oh, okay.
I said I had a liver once.
Yeah.
So what are you drinking tonight?
I've got a Bocheting tart cherry mel that I put some Hallertop's hops in it about 2 years ago.
Oh, fun.
Cool.
That sounds interesting.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good.
Hey, Matt, did you make it in?
I did.
Finally, yay! I was just going to try to add you one more time.
Good evening.
Hi.
Good evening.
Welcome. Look at this official picture you've got, like, in a suit with a tie and shit.
Oh, right. I have to use that for work. I work from home.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm sorry, but we'll have to stop associating with you if that's the way you dress all the time. I'm sorry you can't play with us.
I promise I won't dress that way at the Mazer Cup.
Okay, good. Because I'll just totally ignore you.
At home you work in your underwear, right?
Hey, I work and I'm wearing a Mazer Cup t-shirt and a pair of leggings and fuzzy slippers right now. That's my uniform.
There you go.
Yeah. I've got like 17 Mazer Cup t-shirts, so I could wear one every day for a month and not.
I've been wearing mine at the dojo.
yeah. Well, that's why I wear it to do my yoga because they're nice and roomy. So, okay, so I am drinking a draft style honey sizer, honey apple sizer. It's called XR sizer is what they call it, from St. Ambrose Winery in Beulah, Michigan, and it's got this wonderful. It's got kind of a. The nose is kind of funky. It's got kind of almost a sour nose with a honey undertone, but and it's outgassing just a little bit. It's a draft style sizer, so it's really meant to be drunk earlier than I've had it 6 months. It's really meant to be drunk like when you buy it, you drink it. But it's got this great silky mouthfeel and a nice sweet honey with tart apple and a really nice long apple finish. So, all in all, I loved it, when I brought it home because I fell in love with it. I thought it was amazing. So, if you want some, you can go to stambrosesellers.com, and I'm pretty sure they sell this online. That's pretty good. What are you drinking, Matt?
I'm drinking Billy's Lost Cause Zydeco Buzz.
Ooh.
So I was lucky enough to be down in the Southern California area just recently, and I went and visited the meadery and picked up a bottle, and it's just wonderful. It has coffee and chicory and vanilla beans and a lot going on, but it's not overpowering and very well balanced. So it was exciting to try. I've had a lot of his home meads, but it's the first time I've actually had a commercial mead.
I didn't realize he'd released one already. That's great.
Yep, he has a few in the bottle, and they're all good. I tried a sampler while I was there, and just beautiful.
Matt? There you are.
Yes?
You cut out for a second. Sorry, we thought we lost you.
No, well, I just look forward to seeing some of his meads at the Mazer Cup.
Yeah, me too. He was just starting to build out when I was out there, so I didn't get a chance to have any, but I'm hoping to get a chance to try some. Hopefully he'll bring some stash with him to the Mazer.
I bet he will.
Yeah, I bet he does too. So it'll be nice. But yeah, I'm just happy to see him get his place open and everything. Billy's awesome. He's a really great guy.
He really is. Yep. It's great to have his mead in a bottle right in front of me while we're talking. It's about 10 degrees here in Minneapolis. I wish I was in Southern California.
Wow, it's like 40 here, so we're having a heat wave.
Yeah, it's been a pretty cold winter.
Yeah, well, it is Minnesota.
Yeah, I know. It's just unusual, though. It's just been below zero for so long, so it was nice to go down to Southern California and soak in like 60-degree weather. It was great.
You and AJ can commiserate with each other since she's up in Ottawa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
actually supposed to be
too.
We're supposed to.
We're on 81 today, so.
Shut up, Hamish.
Yeah, it's only like 117 in Australia right now.
Better than 107. Yeah, it's 81 today.
Oh, Bobby says that Hamish is not going to be allowed in his basement. That's probably a good thing. You probably shouldn't allow me in your basement either, Bobby.
It's probably too cold for him. Bobby's basement's probably like in the 50s or 60s. Hamish can't take that.
Yeah, Hamish wouldn't be able to take it. Yeah, he'd like die down there.
I'm planning on going skiing when I'm at the Mazer Cup, so I'll have a ski jacket handy. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
You survived that last year, so you should be fine.
True. Yeah.
All right, I'm already pouring myself a second glass.
Oh, we're getting
better get him talking then.
Yeah. So we'll wonder how much he's going to be slurring by the end of the show.
All signs point to yes.
Yeah, we've had that happen before. We get a little too happy during the